Alright. To give you more information about the cloning processes, there are like 3 different types of cloning. There's recombinant DNA cloning, there is reproductive cloning, and therapeutic cloning. Recombinant cloning is using genetic information from the human body to fix or replace damaged genetic cells. Reproductive cloning is what you basically see in all the movies, like you get a fully grown human clone, or bring back an extinct animal. Therapeutic cloning is fixing damaged specialized organs or nerve cells in the body. Now, yes, most cloning techniques that we have nowadays are ineffective to a certain degree, but that's only because most countries that have the technology to have clone research have banned it. Very minimal funding and cloning research is allowed in many of these countries. The techniques that we use could be improved upon if cloning research was allowed to continue at a higher rate and had more funding for it. Also, my opponent mentioned the fertility treatments. Using cloning for fertility treatments would be no worse than what the current fertility treatments we use nowadays are. Most fertility treatments have a very low success rate, and cloning would probably, if researched to a proper degree, would increase the infertility research to a better degree and allow more couples to have children who are unable to do so. Also, my opponent mentioned that stem cells used in the repair of specialized organs such as the heart tissue would eventually give out, but even so, stem cells have been shown that when they graft on to the specialized organ, because stem cells have specialized ability that they are neutral to a point where they grow into whatever organs that they're near, it will become heart tissue. It's not going to remain a stem cell for the rest of the time it's attached. Once it's introduced to the heart tissue, it'll eventually become heart tissue. It will strengthen the heart muscle that it's near. Also, many brain diseases like Parkinson's, Alzheimer's could also be fixed by use of stem cell research. Many of these degenerative diseases are caused by defective cells in the brain which affect motor functions, memory loss, and other such disabilities. Stem cells, if introduced into brain tissue, could possibly replace the defective areas of the brain and reroute, to a certain degree, the basically just fix the brain. Alright. Also, many people that have been in major accidents where they possibly lost limbs or lost the use of their legs or possibly arms could also be helped by stem cell research and human cloning. Especially in the use of limbs. Human cloning, if it's researched properly, people who've lost arms during wartime, or someone that's accidentally stepped on a landmine and had their legs blown off. They could possibly have their limbs replaced or regrown using clone research. Now, main thing that usually stands in the way of cloning and cloning research is religious topics. Now, my opponent mentioned also earlier that for most of the cloning stuff, we'd be cloning a human from an original. Now, generally when that happens, generally that's not what cloning is usually all about. Cloning like that would probably only be used in fertility treatments. However, the cloning that would be proposed for this would be the cloning of organs, replacement cells to fix body parts. By no means are we creating a new life, we are just giving life to those who have lost the ability of part of their life.